roughly? Does anybody know how many will find themselves in this gap of coverage?
Based upon what had happened last year, it's somewhere between 7 and 10 million people, but, you know, people might respond differently, so it's hard to do projections like that right now. But based upon the data that we have, what they went into last year, it'd be somewhere between 7 and 10.
So Mr. Madison, Ms. Bell, and Mr. Kinnison are three people who come to this hearing room, but they represent millions, perhaps 7 to 10 million Americans who will find themselves in the same position. Some of those Americans will be able to recover. They'll have their own financial resources, perhaps not be facing exactly the same situation that you three are facing, but it's probably safe to say that many of them will face exactly the same situation that you face for this reason. About 12% of the American people are 65 years of age or older, and they use slightly more than 1/3 of all the prescription drugs in our country. So a relatively small part of our population, that is those who are retired, those who are reaching Medicare and Social Security age, they consume just slightly over 1/3 of the prescription drugs in this country. Therefore, this question of pricing and coverage, especially for people who've reached their declining income years, the pricing and coverage of prescription drugs is very important. It can often mean the difference between whether they can buy groceries, how much money they have to meet other living needs, paying rent, electricity, air conditioning, and so on. So